You guys, you ready to meet the fellas from the Altercation Punk Comedy Tour? Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's bring the first one out. He played the Fun Fest. We got him all to ourselves tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Joe Staats. Come on up.
I can't handle this week. It's not because I'm a huge fan of South by Southwest, but I'm also a huge fan of St. Patrick's Day, and you combine those together, and you get me out today, and I tried to leave the door, and my liver grabbed a hold of the end, and he was like, I can't do this again, Joe. Like, I love drinking too much. It's maybe my favorite thing to do. And it's not, I don't even consider it a problem. I'm a functioning alcoholic. I get up and I do my shit enough, you know, to function, sort of, you know? Like, you ever get so drunk that you break into an orphanage and try to set the kids free? You ever do that? You ever get so drunk at a strip club that you jump on the stripper pole and yell, I'm a fireman? Last night, this is, like, those things were jokes. This isn't even a joke. I woke up and looked at my cell phone, and apparently the other night at 3 in the morning when I was blackout drunk, I was laying in a stranger's yard playing with like 15 cats. Like, I have no clue what that story is about. I wish I could help you out. It would be a better joke. But that's just... And so far, drinking has helped me out to meet women and people and friends. But what's terrible is when you drink as much as I do, somehow through evolution, you become the most horny when you wake up with the worst hangover. Have you? You have to be real alcoholics to understand that. Saw the 4 people, the girl's like, what are you talking about? No, you don't understand. When we're our least attractive, we want to fuck you the most. The most, so bad. And there's no way of it happening. Because women are selfish. They're selfish people. You know? You know what? There was like, I can't believe guys like anal sex. You know what anal sex is like? That's like if your pussy could give our dick a hug. That's all. Aww. You'll be safe in here. That's what it's like. Thank you. So I got to do a quick impression since one of the guys on the album couldn't be here, and that's Billy Milano. And so I want to do a quick impression. Billy Milano, all right, from MOD. Hey guys, this is Billy Milano from MOD. Ever since Obama did it. That's all I got. That's all. He actually said that as we're driving in a van, and there wasn't even a conversation happening. He's just driving the van, and he just yells that out as we're all just doing nothing. He's like, ever since Obama did it. I'm like, good point, Billy, thanks. Well, check out InfoWarms. I'm not getting the internet right now. Oh, man. So believe it or not, guys, I used to be a junkie. Luckily, I cured it. And most comics go through it for like a year or 2, and then they get it over with. I was at it for 5 years, and that was college. Like, it's a terrible vice that will suck you in because you want to keep learning stuff, and then you get out, and all of a sudden, $150,000 in student loan debt. Oh, let's go ahead and get you paid that back. Let's go work at a call center for a corporation, Dell Computers. That's what I did. Yeah, Delcatraz, you don't know what it's like, man. like getting fired from Dell, like if you've never worked at a call center before, it's just rows and rows of people and headsets and all connected. Like getting fired from there is much like that scene in The Matrix when Keanu gets unhooked from the little thing and they just offer you like a red or blue pill. Like college, that was my low point. Like college was the most expensive book of the month club that I've ever been a part of. At least if I would have joined Oprah's club, I would have something to talk about with my mom, you know? Like, it's not bragging when I say my IQ is higher than my credit score at this point. That's a math joke. I'm sorry about that one. You know, I've discovered when you're watching your best friend's apartment for the weekend, the funniest text message you can send him is, "Do you have a fire extinguisher?" And then immediately follow that with, "Never mind, it's too late." Guys, I've been listening to punk rock my entire life, and something I've never been able to figure out, that's where you buy the little metal studs to put in the back of your jacket that make you, you know, punk rock. I've never been able to figure it out. I can only imagine that there's some sort of punk rock bedazzler kit you have to buy. And there's some like 14-year-old kid sitting at home like, "Punk rock will never die." Click. Click. "Mom, my jacket's ready. Take me to Hot Topic." And I had to, like, I actually know where you get the beads now, but I literally did not know till 3 years ago. Hobby Lobby. It's craft stores. And Hobby Lobby, you know, the Christian Mormon-run company that makes you super punk rock? That's where you get your fucking beads. That's like wearing a Nickelback t-shirt to a punk rock concert. Yeah, you're right. Oh, man. Well, I do love girls with tattoos, and I've got a great idea for a tattoo for a girl, and I'll pay for it right after the show. We'll head out. I'm serious. I want you to get a tattoo of a basset hound on your torso. Hear me out. And make the eyes of the basset hound your breast. That way, the older you get, the sadder the basset hound is. Till it turns into a Shar-Pei. You've got to know dog breeds to get the last part, guys. Oh, man. So, guys, I hate to have a little serious conversation right now, but it's been forced down my throat for the past month, and I can't express enough that I don't have an opinion on it, and that's gun control. Sorry, don't give a shit. Don't give a shit. Either way ends to something that I probably disagree with at some point, so I'm just going to stay out of it. Like, my grandmother, who was murdered, had 2 loaded guns, one on her coffee table, one on her nightstand, murdered. Like, I don't understand how angry, like, you don't understand how angry it makes me when people want to talk about it, especially something I've realized recently. If you want to have a conversation about gun control, first of all, you need to make sure the person you're debating with doesn't think Red Dawn is a documentary. Like, it's gotten out of control. We need to put armed guards in every school. Why? We can't even afford to pay the teachers. Well, that's the whole thing. There's a bunch of guys with guns pointed at teachers. They don't complain about not getting raises. Is that a little personal, guy? I don't know. So let's just arm the teachers. We'll arm the teachers, but I know my redneck brethren in this crowd don't want that to happen because we don't want some liberal teacher force-feeding stuff down our Christian children's throats. That's the reason we got to arm the kids. And we got to have the kids pointing the guns at the teachers, and the teachers pointing the guns at the kids, and the security guards pointing the guns at everybody, and then we will finally have that peaceful utopia the NRA is arguing about. God bless America. Oh. So, my life got distorted by the plethora of 80s movies I grew up watching with my older sister. The Pretty in Pink, Can't Buy Me Love. But I'll let you know something. We get to my age, and you hold a radio up outside a girl's window at 4 in the morning, you do not get that girl. You do, however, get arrested. And this is going to be my little fantasy to end my set. I'm going to combine my 2 favorite 80s movies, and they're not really my favorite. They just have to be my favorite for this joke to work. But we'll go with Can't Buy Me Love and The Breakfast Club. and we're gonna need you. I'm gonna need you guys to clap like that '80s little end of "Can't Buy Me Love," and I'm gonna leave the stage like Judd Nelson at the end of The Breakfast Club. So go ahead and start that little slow clap.
Joe Staats. I thought I was gonna come up and say, oh, I think he's done, and then he'd come out and say, not even close, bud. I swear I thought that was gonna happen.